MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Chicago Cubs and the St. Louis Cardinals. The Cardinals are riding an 8-game win streak. They'll try to run it to 9 next. Lynn gets the start for St. Louis in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3, but if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Ready now, Ian Happ. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
Guy does a lot of different things in the ball field. Not only has this guy been a hit machine all year, but he also leads the league in runs scored right now. So you have to give credit to the guys behind him who are driving him in as he's been getting on all season long.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They have certainly had it going lately, winners of 8 in a row.
I'm super excited, Matty, to watch this team play today because it's rare. You don't see many teams rattle off 8 wins in a row like they have. It's all working for them right now, and I'm super excited to watch them take the field today.
The 1-1.
Nope.
2-2.
This is what fires me up right here. You don't get a chance to see this every day of the week. You got the reigning Cy Young Award winner squaring off against the reigning MVP. That's why you pay the price of admission.
Here now the 2-2.
I got 3-2.
Lots of kids here at the ballpark on their summer break. 94 degrees at first pitch. Now the payoff pitch home. And it's belted high and deep into right center. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. D-Row, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
In now, Suzuki. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. O'Neill waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
That is third. The center fielder, number 24, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. And he's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
The 2-0.
Aye. You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. It's the Cubs nothing, Cards coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Justin Steele will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this is a very unique pitcher. He is really tough to hit when runners get into scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why he doesn't give up many runs. We'll see if he can continue to do that in this one.
At the plate, Dylan Carlson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Cardinals, the center fielder, Gillen.
Pitch on the way.
Carlson.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, guys, anytime you start a road trip, first 5 games you start 1-4, you're just trying to salvage. Do the fundamental things right. Try and sneak out a couple wins, get on the plane, and get out of here.
The 1-2. Line to shortstop, and there's one away. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt as he swings and hits a laser to right. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off there 1-0.
No strike.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field. Striding in, Jordan Walker, and he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
On the ground to third. Scooped up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. Into the box, Patrick Wisdom. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
Boy, and also right up among the leaders in home runs and RBIs. This guy's having an epic season. and he has an outside shot to win the Triple Crown.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning, and he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
The next batter, Jamer Candelario, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Nope.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Wisdom leads off second with nobody out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's
3-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
And the count will be full. Working for the punch out and the offering down the third baseline. Ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Fouled off. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Nope.
And there's ball 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Batting 7, the second baseman, Miles.
Striding into the box, Miles Mastrobuoni trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. He's set and the pitch. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Comes set, the 0-1. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. Fouled away. One and 2. Here it is. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Nolan Gorman. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. There's a bouncer foul to the left of the plate, 1-1. Now the pitch. 2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at bat. One might be coming right here.
Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 5 homers and 25 driven in. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Happ picks it up.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying pot committed and grinded out a nice knock.
Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. And a good decision to throw as he is toast at second base. Here's the first pitch to him. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. And we are tied 0-0. In now, Nico Horner, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Two and 0 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Just a little bit off to start the 3rd now. That's 3 straight balls.
A 3-0. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
The pitcher, Justin Steele, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering, and he pops up the bunt attempt. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Ball 1, well below the zone. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Happ brings in a batting average resting just under .320, and a look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Now the 2-1. He's running, pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. So striding forward now, Suzuki. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Third inning, no score to this point. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Here it is. The 3-0 is taken. Strike one. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. A bouncer to the left side. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So no runs here on no. Set to get his day started, Ivan Herrera. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Outside for a ball, 1-1. This is in the air out to right field. Suzuki is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out. And with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Lance Lynn is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Fastball called for strike two. Got him.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
So now to the plate, Dylan Carlson. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Hit high and deep out to left field. And that one is gone!
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. 2-0 now. 2 balls and a strike. Lined hard toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger.
The center fielder, number 24, Cody.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. 3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
The 3-1. Skied into very shallow right. Gorman is under it. One away.
The batter,
Coming to the plate now, Patrick Wisdom. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Now he chops at a sinker here as this one's top foul off to the right. The windup and the 0-1.
No.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hey, after the double in his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Now the 2-1 pitch is in off the plate.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And it's fouled away. Now the payoff pitch home. And he fouls this one off. Another full count pitch home. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Striding in once again, Jeimer Candelario. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
No runs, just one hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Chopped back to the mound. Can they turn it? There's one. On to Goldschmidt, but too late as they'll just get the one.
now back, catcher,
So
Miguel.
a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And in at the plate digs Miguel Amaya. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
2-2 to the Cubs catcher.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. This is line to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Jordan Walker. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike one.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Bellinger fields cleanly.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
If you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
The second for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
The batter, Noah Fielder.
One man gone for the Cardinals in the fourth, and into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. Here's the first pitch to him.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, not just
Standing in, Tommy Edman, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch. Grounder down the line at third. Reined in. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. All ready to go in the top of the fifth. And next will be the speed threat, Miles Mastrobuoni. Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike. Mastrobuoni is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation. After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Nico Horner comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Hit hard on the ground to second. He's right there. And there are 2 away now. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Justin Steele. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. Sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he lays off here. It's ball 4. Man, that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
The 1-1.
That's outside.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
To the plate now, Suzuki, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Comes set, the 0-1. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. 3-1 now.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Ready with the 3-1. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
The center fielder, number 24.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Stepping into the box, Cody Bellinger, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
The 2-1 pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Full count to Bellinger. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Ready with the payoff pitch. And a swing and a miss here. So it took him 31. Set now for the bottom of the fifth. And next to hit is the catcher, Ivan Herrera. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Now the pitch. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Lance Lynn. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. 1-1 the count now. Again, another foul ball. Lifted in the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
The center fielder,
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Patrick Wisdom. He'll start things out in the sixth for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one. There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Here comes the Cardinal manager up out of the dugout out to the mound. And he'll motion for the bullpen. That's going to be all for Lance Lynn. So a no decision here this afternoon, as it'll be up to the bullpen from here on out. Steven Matz takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the sixth inning.
Number 32, Steven.
Stepping in now, Jeimer Candelario. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. No outs, nobody on. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. And they are able to get the out at first, but more importantly, let's hope he's okay on the mound. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. And that'll bring in Miguel Amaya. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope. That's inside.
One out, nobody on. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. To short. Fielded cleanly. And that's the second out.
Up next for the Cubs, the second baseman, Miles Mastrobuoni.
Stepping in, Miles Mastrobuoni. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Here now the 2-2. Grounded to third. Arenado's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But the Cubs draw even thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead, all even at 1 apiece. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. One example he brought is the number of at-bats that have gotten to a full count today. That number being 0. He said that stat alone shows that they're making it way too easy on the opposing pitching to get easy outs. So he's hoping to see a little more fight out of his hitters the rest of the way.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Weak grounder back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Up next for the Cardinals, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jordan Walker.
And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Jordan Walker. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Hey, this guy has really been attacking the zone, and this lineup has been more than happy to swing at a lot of pitchers' pitches so far.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Line drive to left. And this one was tailing on him, but he was able to reach down, pull it in, and with it, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Seventh inning ready to roll. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Nico Horner. First pitch on its way. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. The 1-0 home. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff hitter is aboard. Pitcher due up. Looks to be a textbook sacrifice situation.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, two-seamer, pitcher, sinker baller, what have you, you're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. And he'll get in there safely.
Now batting, the left fielder, Ian Happ.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Happ is a real threat at the plate. His batting line sits at the .340 mark.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down. That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Happ with a 2-1 count now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
In the dirt here. So he'll keep those runners where they are, but the count moves to 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing. So that's ball 4.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Grounded to short. He's got it to second for 1. Back to first. So they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Now that
a bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Now a line drive to left center field, and it's going to get down for a base hit. Coming in to score is the runner from third, and they've pushed it to 2 here in the 7th.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings, and it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys, and he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
Number 53 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief. Patrick Wisdom will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0. Two out with the man at first. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Going back is the center fielder. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center, his second of the game, as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Yeah, that was solid strategy going with the right-handed reliever there, looking for the right-on-right advantage, but he took that strategy and blasted it into the outfield stands. Guy on the bump just didn't execute the pitch he wanted.
The batter, the third baseman.
At the plate, Jeimer Candelario. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. In there, strike two.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
Now a check swing. Did he go around? No, says Kenny Jansen. It's ball one. The 1-2 is taken for ball two. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they score 4 times on 4 base hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. Cubs lead it 5-1. Into the box now, Nolan Gorman. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. Another 0-2 coming.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better of chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Here now the 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Bellinger is there, and he has it for the first out.
Up next for the Cardinals, the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Now batting, Tyler O'Neill, 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Seventh inning here in a 5-1 ball game. The windup and the 0-1. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
A bouncer to the left side, knee high, he barehands it. How about that?
Now batting.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Tommy Edman. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. First offering on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. 1-1. Hard hit to first. And that is through into right field for a single. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're down here 5-1. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be the power hitting catcher, Miguel Amaya. First delivery to him on the way. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Miles Mastrobuoni is at the plate as he watches ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
Oh, that grounder got him. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. At the plate now, Nico Horner, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. It's going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
A 1-1 is strike two, swinging.
2 strikes.
And that just misses the corner inside to even the count at 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back. And here's the 3-2 from him. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Number 40, Mike Kaufman.
Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
Into the box now, Ian Happ. Chopped toward the second baseman. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Now a check swing. Did he go around? No, says Kenny Jansen. It's ball 1. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the game. Number 74 will take the ball now as the new pitcher. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and now it'll be the catcher, Ivan Herrera. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Way outside. 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out. The Cubs are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
What a nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Stayed on the attack, kept his hands inside the ball, and took what the pitcher gave him.
So now to the plate, Dylan Carlson. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Here's a little chopper up the middle, reined in on to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to short, and that's through into left field for a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs. And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Cards strand a couple. They're down 5-1. John King enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
John King.
First delivery to him on the way. Slow little grounder left side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So here's Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. It looked like the fastball got away from him there. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
Back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his 2nd knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Patrick Wisdom will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. He's set, and the pitch. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His 3rd home run of the ball game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in one game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game.
Into the box, Jeimer Candelario. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And it's fouled away. Still only 1 out in the inning. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
To the plate now, Miguel Amaya. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. The 1-0. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Stepping up to the plate, Miles Mastroboni. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. First pitch on its way.
Nope. Ball 1.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
1-1.
The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Two for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Redbirds. It's the Cubs 7 and the Cardinals 1. Leading off the inning, Jordan Walker, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The right fielder, Jordan Walker.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Michael Rooker, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Michael Rooker.
Now here it comes. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Popped up. Wisdom is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the 9th.
Now batting, second baseman, Nolan Gorman.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Nolan Gorman. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Tyler O'Neill. 0-1 the count. 2 out, nobody on. Ball 1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Cardinals down to their final strike here. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen.
And with one swing of the bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed. He's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
Catch is made, and the Cubs have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
7-2 the final score this afternoon. The Cubbies jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Justin Steele earns his 8th victory of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 7 runs, 11 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For St. Louis, 2 runs, 9 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 12 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us and remind you to please drive home safely.